Hi everyone, Ken here. It's that time of week again. Time for another lantern video. And hello to everybody and hope everybody's well. So today I'd like to share with you my CT ham new style. Now this has been an ongoing restoration for approximately a year now. And I finally wrapped it up a couple days ago. And the reason for that was, well, I got the thing and it was painted with red paint, but it looked like somebody had taken a rag, soaked in a bucket of paint and just painted it. It was awful, but everybody knows that collects lanterns, and when you strip the red paint, how awful of a process that could be. It just kept coming off and coming off and coming off, and you know, I worked on it a little while, then I would get kind of, you know, tired of it, put it away, break out the stripper again, work on it a little more, put it away, and then to get into all the little cracks and crevices there and a little, you know, picking at it with the picks and so forth. Yeah, it just was one of those ongoing projects, you know, you just kind of do it a little at a time, you know, as much as you can stand. But nonetheless, I finally got it all down. The condition was not so great underneath. It was still quite rusty. I had to do a lot of rust removal and so forth, so decided to repaint it. Obviously much better than it originally was, and you know, other than that, there was really not a whole lot wrong with it. Burner was stuck. I had to get that out with a little bit of my 50/50 and you know, acetone and transmission fluid. Not horribly stuck in there, but yeah. And then put a new wick in it, cleaned everything up, and just fueled it up about an hour ago. And so I'm going to give it the first light actually. But this wick that I put in is really fuzzy. Yeah, I don't know what happened to the end of that. So I guess what I ought to do is give it a trim first, because I know that's not going to go real well with lighting that. So why don't I just go ahead and let me see. This is still a little stiff yet, so I got to get that all the way up. See, this is a top lift. It tilts back like that. And then, I got my good pair of scissors here. Going to get all the fuzzies up and out of the way, and then I'm going to just use the top of the burner and give it a nice straight cut, just like that. It's still got a couple little fuzzies on there, but it's a lot better. So yeah, okay. So, and then yeah, I guess we kind of have to light it that way anyway, because it's a tilt away. So why don't we just go ahead and light it like that anyway, and then we'll drop it down. Not quite used to these top lifts yet, like that, and there it is. And it's still not liking. I got a wild flame on there, but yeah, I still gotta, you know what, I'm gonna put that out. Alright, so I cut away just for a second there. I had to get that trim just right. And yeah, let me start raising it up there. That's a lot better. I had a wicked point there on the right side. I gotta say, I consider myself a wick snob. I mean, I like the flame to be just the way the flame is supposed to be. So if it's not quite right, I like to fine tune it and get it the best way I can get it. And it's still, now it's actually a little bit higher on the left side, but I'll take it, because I had to whack quite a bit of that right side off. It must be a little out of level there or something. But hey, anyway, I'll take it. That's burning quite well now. So yeah, so there we have it, the CT ham new style top lift. And I gotta say, it's kind of a little weird situation there with the top lift. It probably is a little more actually difficult than just with the bottom lift. I kind of see why they changed the style there after a while. It was definitely an improvement, but cool to have. But also, if you notice on the right side of that, just wanted to throw this out there too, since I just recently made a video on the battery lanterns. Just picked this one up yesterday, actually, as a matter of fact. This is a winged wheel number 350 battery lantern, and I also had an extra LED bulb, put one in there just to brighten it up But yeah, I got this thing off of eBay, $7. Pretty good little bargain. Although it was missing the bottom, and I knew that at the time I bought it. So I just took a can, tuna fish can, or was it a chunk white chicken can? I don't know what it was, but ended up using a can just for the bottom. And it didn't work when I got it, by the way. It was the terminals are really corroded, and I had to do a lot of cleaning on it. It really took me a while to figure out what was going on with it. I thought there was another problem with it. Turns out that I just wasn't getting the voltage right off the terminals by putting the battery in there. I took a meter, went right across the terminals, and wasn't getting anything. I had to clean them, and then it was kind of working intermittently. And then what I ended up having to do was breaking out my solder iron and actually putting a coating on the terminals. I mean, they didn't look bad. I don't quite understand it, but put some solder on there, put the batteries right in there, and it turned right on. But it's funny. I guess it was just some kind of weird coating on there or something. But yeah, wanted to bring that out. And another thing, while I'm talking about it, I recently got another gadget here. Does anybody in the lantern business know about this? Compressed air duster. This is a great little gadget. It's actually right here. It's actually kind of like a vacuum cleaner in reverse. Instead of sucking up dirt, it doesn't dirt, but this is a great tool for cleaning out your air tubes if you want to blast out your air tubes on your lanterns. And yeah, I highly recommend it. I'll turn it on. It's going to be loud. 2 speeds, but yeah, I mean this thing has some great output. And yeah, you can get right in there and take out your globe and clean the air tubes. That's actually what I did with this, and you'd be surprised the stuff that comes out of there. Fantastic tool to have. And I'll leave a link below where you can get them. Got this off of Amazon. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. Also, it's good for cleaning out I mean almost anything you need cleaning. I have an RC car that gets all dirty when you run it in the grass and everything. After I'm done using that, I bring that in, clean it all up. I mean, you can clean your boots off, you can clean your shoes off. Great tool to have. But yeah, so anybody wants to think about that, it's good. And yeah, so it's a compressed air duster. I don't know why they call it compressed, but it's like I mean, I suppose if you have an air compressor, it's probably good too, but this is kind of nice. You just plug it in and go. You don't have to turn it on and wait for the pressure to build or anything. You're good to go right off the bat. But anyway, look at our flame now. After burning a few minutes, it kind of straightened itself out. Look at that. Even better yet, it's pretty much right on now. Burning really good. So with that, I'll leave it for another video next week. I want to say thank you to everybody. I want to wish everybody well. Hope everybody's doing fine. And yeah, if you'd like to respond to me in the comments, got any ideas for me, any recipes maybe that you'd like me to try out on my lantern cooker, I'm eager to kind of get that thing going again. Had thought about making some chili on there. I just haven't quite gotten to it yet. But yeah, anything you'd like to throw out there or any questions, give me a hit on the comments below. And thanks everybody so much. We'll see you real soon. Bye bye.